at how the markets fared today. Nifty closed above 24,000 mark with broader markets relatively lagging. Nifty FMCG was the top sectoral gainer, while IT, metals and pharma came under pressure. Stocks like HUL Tech and Tech Mahindra were the top Nifty losers. Harsh joins us with more details on this.
Well, very nice bounce, 140 points higher on the Nifty. It was led by the breadth on the Nifty 50 at least. 2:1 was the breadth on the Nifty. Some good moves, especially within the consumption basket that we got to see today. And Nifty actually benefited from that. You look at the way Eternal moved, nearly 6% higher on the day. Nestle, Asian Paints, HUL, I mean, don't recall the last time I saw HUL move 3%. So those were all big movers, all moved up 3% plus in trade today. Adani Enterprises was the other one, 3.5% higher. Adani Port up 2+% as well. So that was the tilt of the trade, along with M&M, which was up right from the get-go, given those auto sales numbers. In terms of losers, there was HCL Tech, TCS, Tech Mahindra, and then there was Tata Steel and Hindalco. So the tilt of the trade gets defined right here. You had consumption at one end, and then you had metals as well as IT at the other. IT continued to be the big casualty of the day. In fact, the Nifty IT index continued to trend lower, 2% lower on the Nifty IT, 1% lower on the Nifty metal. But on the other side was 2% higher on Nifty FMCG. Consumption was up 1.5% as well, and you had the likes of Titan, which moved higher but cooled off as the day went by. But there was Page Industries and some other very decent names from within that consumption pack, which did fairly well for themselves. I'll quickly also mark out the Nifty Realty. That one was up 3.5% in trade today. Broader markets, well, they couldn't keep up with the Nifty. But 0.5% higher on the Nifty small cap is what we saw in terms of the move. The mid cap underperformed, but still stuck to the green. In terms of movers, KPIT Tech was a debacle of the day, 16% lower. RITES was up 13. Then there was Delivery, Inventoris, Hexaware Tech, TBO Tech. Some of those stocks actually did very well for themselves. Aegis Logistics, Paytm, Dabur also, Imami also moved from within the consumption pack. In terms of the losers, there was Apar, there was Coforge, there was Tata Elxsi. The tilt of the trade was clearly determined from some of those moves.
Right, Harsh, thank you so much for that update. Now, India's